Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 4, where we are going to head on over to take what is probably, most likely, the final trial. It's been quite some time since we saw... Could we not? It was possible to get through here. Okay, it's just... I guess it was just a little bit too far for the game to automatically find a path. Anyway, yeah, it's been quite some time since we saw the previous trial. I don't even remember where that was. I guess it must have been in the Great Cave somewhere, but definitely some time ago. Let's see what this is all about. You find yourself in another trial chamber. This one, however, looks only partially complete. Construction was abandoned when it was half finished. I mean, also so far the trials have really been one room, right? For the most part, or maybe even all of them, where we ended up having to fight something. This looks different. Like some kind of mini dungeon almost. We'll see. The shade that greets you is also incomplete. It flickers in and out of view, and its voice frequently becomes indistinct. Welcome, traveler. You have reached the next... Apologies for its current state. The creators had to leave after it was... But before it was... Here to be tested once again? Yes. Is this test ready for me? The whispering voice begins to recite yet another program speech. I am here as part of the program initiated by the Crown of Avernum to test progress. That you completed 5 trials. Be warned that this trial is and you should be very sure to if you wish to survive. If you are not an authorized you should depart immediately, otherwise the risk to you is great. Sure, I'd like to be tested. Then please prepare yourself for the trial of attainment. You must show that you have attained, can be versatile and show endurance with mutilation. Excuse me? If you are currently alone, you should probably antisocial. What? Consider myself antisocial? What? When you are prepared, climb up to the testing clearing to the where to return once you have entered. You must location different? Okay, even the parts that he does say seem kind of messed up. I've really no idea. Trial of attainment. What are we trying to attain? You must show that you have attained something. Can be versatile and show endurance. Mutilation? Endurance in the face of mutilation? I have no idea. So this trial cannot be done alone? If you're currently alone? I don't know. I'm just gonna say I'm ready and we'll see how this goes. I have no idea what to expect. The shade begins to speak. It says quite a bit. Unfortunately, you can't hear a word of it. Hear or understand? Whatever. Then it vanishes. You hear a click from the western door. How strange. So this is not passable. Alright, and this is gonna be the exit. So I guess it's not so much a choice. Huh, wait, where's this gonna lead up to? Oh. I didn't even see that there was... Yeah, I didn't even realize that there was an area here. An open area. Okay, well. Several wolves appear on the platform. They look very unhappy to be here. They see you. Then something seems to have gone wrong with the trial. They don't attack. They mill around hungrily, but they don't seem hostile. Huh. Okay. Several creatures appear on the platform. It takes a moment for them to get their bearings, then they see you. Unfortunately, unlike the wolves, these new creations are properly hostile. Oh. So that was just a fake out? Fair enough, I guess. Alright, that guy seems not particularly hard. We haven't really been fighting many demons this game. Now that I think about it. Oh, what? They are hostile, but not toward us? Maybe they're hostile toward anything, and that was just a coincidence. Interesting. Let's play it safe and go with the buff. Yeah, okay, so they just seem to attack anything. Or, I suppose the wolves are technically considered on our side, and thus automatically hostile toward them, toward any enemies. Well, anyway, we want to... I mean, there might be more enemies forthcoming, so... We Even though these three shouldn't be particularly bad, there might be more coming. Oh, okay, that first guy's already dead. Let's go deal with this one first. Let's go with attack power, haste, and I don't know, we shouldn't really need her services too heavily in this combat here, so I'm gonna focus on my attackers first. Alright, that's the second demon down. And this Cryos demon doesn't seem any tougher, honestly. I didn't even check the hit points for the cave demons. I mean, he's probably immune to... Oh wait, he's probably immune to fire, to frost, but this works against demons. Which, you know, is easy to forget since there are so few demons. It didn't really work all that well, though, all things considered. Oh, and he is completely immune to fire? That's surprising. A pair of huge pools of slime appear and immediately begin to ooze toward you. Okay, so... Oh, right. It appeared over there. Oh. Well. Yeah, thankfully magic works on these. Or else it would be a little bit more annoying than it already is. Is it gonna... Okay, it took some acid damage here. Not a whole lot. Down to 3, okay. So that's dead. That one is poisoned now. Ooh, they hit pretty hard, as you would expect. Now that her smite hardly did anything. Maybe fireball, basic fireball is gonna be better? Not really. Okay, thanks for attacking the wolf, and thanks for dying. Are we done? Nope. Several creatures appear on the platform. It takes a moment for them to get the bearings, then they see you. Unfortunately, unlike the wolves, these new creations are properly hostile. Again. And we have a lot of these boar maggots. Not a ton of hit points, but... Okay. Also, no defense whatsoever. Definitely appreciate that. Wow. Okay, these are super easy to kill. Let's see. Nope. Super resistant to spells, though, apparently. Or maybe it's specifically frost again. Let's try Arcane Blow. Yeah, okay, no, it seems like physical attacks are the answer here. The wolves should help quite a bit, actually. Yeah, they have a real chance to take out some of these. Okay, the things hit relatively hard, but, you know. Oh, okay. Another foe appears on the platform. It's a 15-foot-tall, horrid monstrosity, a golem made from bones and rotting vegetation. The reek from it makes you double over gagging. That seems... Oh, it's one of those Shambler things. I hope that bending over gagging thing was just cosmetic and it's not actually going to be some kind of game mechanic. Okay, so far nothing has happened. It has a decent amount of health. I wonder. I mean, it's a golem, so it's technically neither demonic nor undead. Okay, it reacts... Oh. Pretty well to spells, which unfortunately it can also block. It's probably gonna go ahead and attack Dirk because it seems to hold a grudge against him for some reason. So I don't know, maybe if I let him move away. Oh. Okay, well, I suppose there was some kind of, you know, a way to make us all sick. Alright, it also seemed like that was the final round here, if I had to guess. The humming sound stops. The platform stops glowing. Platforms stop glowing. All of the figures that came from them crumble into dust. You hear a voice coming from mid-air. It is loud and garbled and continues for about a minute. There are only a few recognizable words. Can find the next stage of the trial in... Then all is still and silent. Okay. Right, we're cured. We can finally see what's in here. Oh, knowledge elixir. Whoa. Elixir worth 4 points. Nice. Gloves of the hammer. 2 to strength, quick strike, and blade master. Holy moly. I mean, yeah. Blade master, 1 point at lethal blow is nice, but I mean, come on, let's be real here. And this is 5% to hit chance. And this is, I mean, lethal blow should help. Unless it doesn't. I think that's extra crit chance, isn't it? Let me just confirm that real quick. Lethal blow, he already has 2 points. Oh, that's this. Yeah, okay, in that case it's not really going to help all that much. But since we never miss any attacks, really, I guess maybe it's still a bit more valuable than having plus 5% to hit chance. The armor is lower. But... oh, these are not actually considered very valuable by the game. I guess they really don't do much for him, do they? Maybe the extra hit chance is better. Plus the extra armor. But I mean, there is absolutely no doubt that these are by far superior. But obviously with the strength and the quick strike and the blade master, they're purely for a melee fighter. Yeah, these are quite amazing. And yeah, he now has even higher encumbrance limit than he had before. Although, that being said, oh, they are heavy? Wait. Okay, I just didn't realize that he must have been pretty close to his encumbrance limit before, which makes sense because I apparently forgot to sell stuff. Okay, well, fair enough. Now we have some wiggle room again. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we can't really use these. I don't think. I mean, I could, but I don't think it's really gonna be an improvement at all. Let's see, is anyone in particular need of points? Well, he actually leveled up at some point, so that we can now keep increasing quick action, for example. Very dangerous at high levels. Yes, that's my experience as well. I could try and get his main weapon skill to level 20 arbitrarily, but so long as I can keep increasing these here, I might as well do that. Sure, why not? And yeah, I guess I'll just keep giving him extra points, even though these 4 points are not gonna do anything for him immediately. Obviously, there's only one way to continue, so no matter what that voice tried to tell us... Oh, wait. Was that it? Was that actually the entire trial? I was expecting more. Huh? That was the trial? Oh. I guess those gauntlets were the final reward then. Huh. Okay. Unless... I mean, I couldn't be missing anything. There literally was just that platform and then the way out. Huh. Okay. I really was expecting more than that, but I guess it was nice. Decent enough. I guess I'm gonna return real quick and try to find someone to sell to. Right. I think this guy will buy things. Money? Yes. So we'll sell this short blade, best armor band, which is purely protective. This and these. We are gonna hold on to the focusing crystal, I guess. Jade chain, crystals, helmet, more crystals, and this bow. Actually, 13 to 39. Wait. Oh, right. So that's the same damage as a longbow. Blessed longbow, rather. Except with an extra level of quick strike. Yeah, I mean, why I didn't even consider equipping that on him, I have no idea. Composite longbow. I mean, yeah. Might as well. Not that any of my casters really use their bows very often, but I mean, sometimes they do. We should be fine. Where do you get your goods? Did I ask him that before? Oh, okay. He just doesn't understand. Fair enough. Well, we are now good to go on the next expedition. We're just gonna go to the area of Erica's Tower, where we're gonna have to deal with more of those swamp creatures, golems, unfortunately. Not quite as tough as the boss we just fought. This was fortunate? Oh, yeah, I know. We don't need that though, thanks game. I guess it's good to keep in mind that we can return there to refresh our spell points. If we need to. Okay, but first of all though, we need to refresh our spells. I guess I could have done that. In fact, I could do that and then refresh the spell points immediately, assuming this thing is still works because I already used it once. But I can only assume that it will be usable after a time, right? Be usable again, if it's not just always available. So I'm gonna give everyone this super expensive buff. Drink the water. Okay. I mean, it doesn't fully restore her, but close enough. And now we all have the super strong blessing here that I normally reserve only for my tank. Okay, well. I did see more of those shamblers last time I was here, yeah. Or muck walkers, as they're called. Save the game, actually, which I might have forgotten to do. You must be seeing us any time now, right? No? I know these things are relatively tough. They do have a lot of hit points. They don't take a ton of damage. Oh, and they can actually poison us just like that boss. We just have about 100 health less or so. Okay, they do take normal damage from magic, it looks like. Let's cure that. Okay. With haste and copious use of spells, they are definitely easy enough to defeat. This area is not as large as I thought, so there might not be a ton of them. Okay, well, at least 2 more. Oh, 3 actually. We did take one out during our first expedition here. First quick little sneak peek. I mean, honestly, if we could get them all to join us here... we don't need to. What? Oh, I meant to cast Smite a second time, but that's fine. Oh, come on. Come on! You get 3 attacks and miss 2 of them? Oh well. Oh. Alright. Smite? Oh. Yeah, they really like parrying spells. Which is a pretty impressive thing to do, honestly. Okay. We probably won't be able to reach him to still deal damage, and we did. Huh? Can't reach from there? Can you stand there? No, you cannot. Okay, more poison. More poison to you. More power to you. And that guy goes down as well. Alright. Yeah, with the buffs lasting... specifically the haste has... wow, I can't talk. The haste lasting throughout all of these fights, that was pretty easy. We also got several pieces of grey mold here. Actually, did each of them drop one? No. Yeah, I didn't see the first one drop anything, but I might have missed it. Not that it really matters all that much. There is a digging spot, though, here. And there might be more and more herbs on the ground. I'm not seeing any, but again, this is visually rather busy, so could definitely have missed something. Yeah, well, I want to rid you of those damage over time effects. Okay, that's more gray mold. There's another Muck Walker. We are still hasted, though, actually. That must be running out any moment now. But for the time being, I'm gonna make use of it. Okay, he's poisoned again. But by keeping everyone else at a distance... Oh, this time I just misclicked. I just wasn't paying attention. Or else I would have cast a second time. Anyway, this guy's basically dead. Unless he parries all attacks. Nope, he did not. Yeah, so anyway, keeping everyone at max distance here ensures that only Mike gets poisoned, which is definitely beneficial. Not that the poison or acid is as bad here as, you know, as it could be. Oh, alright, okay, so haste has run out. I mean, we should still be good, technically speaking, but, I mean, there's very little reason not to just refresh it. Especially on him. I mean, he's dealing by far the most damage with his lightning. There are at least two more. Well, okay, so there ended up being quite a few of these guys, actually. But that's fine. There was once a large passage sloping downward to the southeast. A cave quake has sealed it with many tons of rock. You sense something in the air as you get closer to the rubble. A sensation of feeling watched, of great evil being held barely in check. Okay. You suspect that it was a good thing for Avernum that the corridor was sealed. To the southeast, you say? Wait, did it say southeast? It did, didn't it? What was there? Was there something important here at some point? I don't remember, honestly. There wasn't the access to the Empire's teleporter, was it? Maybe it was. I don't know. But Erika's tower should have been, or should be, in this corner of the cave. I think. It used to be on the other side of this river, but from the map it definitely looks like there is a way for us to walk around now, which would be helpful, because we have no other way to get to the other side otherwise. Anyway, yeah, we have at least two more of these Muck Walkers. Again, no big deal. Alright. There comes the poison, or acid, or whatever it is. Actually, it is poison, apparently. Or unfortunately, not thankfully, unfortunately these guys did not stay close together for us to attack them both with the lightning. That would have been very nice, but oh well. I have no idea why I pressed that button. That certainly wasn't very helpful. But it's fine. Gonna poke that guy until he falls over. Too far apart. This should work, alright. And yeah, that guy once again dropped a Grey Mold. And he will cure his poison one final time, hopefully. Not that these guys are, you know, much of a challenge, but still. I'd rather be allowed to just look around freely and unhindered from now on. But it seems like, yeah, we've definitely reached the end of this cave. And there is no path here. So the map is lying to us. There's actually some kind of chasm here where the water just falls down in what people like to call a waterfall, actually. So, more herbs. Actually, is she? No, she has a surprisingly high encumbrance limit. Why is that? Something must be giving her extra strength that I don't really remember. Huh. What? Did I didn't increase her strength, did I? I'm a little bit confused now, but that's okay. That's nothing new. No, seriously. She has... Oh, she has 3 strength. Indeed she does. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to question it. Either way, she is in no immediate danger of being over-encumbered by all those herbs, which is good. This corridor is dry and quiet. You can tell that it has been excavated very recently. The edges of the stone are still sharp, and there is only a light accumulation of moss and lichen. As you explore, you think that you hear whispering ahead. Always a good sign. Then someone says a single sharp word, then silence. You look around for any sign of who might have built this place. You find nothing. Well, we might find very explicit signs very soon. As I was hoping, this corridor does seem to go in the correct direction. However, that is a gate without a visible switch or lever. Well, let's see. As you step onto this rune, you hear a grinding sound. Then windows slide open in the walls to the north and south. I'm getting a bit of a déjà vu here. As in, a lot of a déjà vu, actually. And we still don't see a way to open this gate. And this time, the gate is not making ticking noises. So, welp. I guess I should have followed my gut feeling here, my instinct. And preemptively buffed, because, yeah, we can't really do much here. Not a whole lot we can do, except, you know, keep fighting back. This time we definitely want to rely on her and on him, actually. Oh, hey, you hit. Good job. Yeah, let's spread around the acid love. I mean, I'm gonna try and kill these all. It's really the only thing I can do, and this is gonna be quite painful, but might still be able to do it. Gonna heal and... Oh, she has taken too many attacks. And he's unfortunately also only going to be able to attack once, thanks to being stunned. Oh, and he was too stunned to do anything. Yeah, this is going to be a major pain in the butt. Oh god. Okay, only 7 AP. I need to pay close attention to that. So she will only be able to do one thing here. I mean, no matter what, I'm gonna... If I run out of spell points, I'm gonna, you know, run out of here. After I deal with these guys and hopefully open the gate in the process. I mean, I really don't see why the gate would open after we kill them. There's no logical reason to expect that, but it's the only thing I can hope for at this point, so maybe it's gonna work. If not, we'll obviously have to find a way around. Which would be a bit of a bummer, but, you know. Oh, and he just missed his turn entirely this time. Is that right? I didn't say it, but I guess that must be what happened. So yeah, I'm not gonna try to conserve my spell points here. I'm just gonna use them liberally. As needed. Oh, okay, once again, he did not get the turn he was due. Poison that guy. The next lightning should probably kill both of these. Actually, I can make kind of sure, yeah. Let's not heal or buff, but attack this guy. Oh, and that... Okay, he barely survived, but thankfully the dot did the rest. A fireball seals the deal, and The runes are gone. We're mildly poisoned. So let's fix that real quick. And nothing else happens. We can switch you back. Yeah, okay, so this was just a trap with nothing for us to do, unfortunately. I'm gonna return once more to see, but yeah, the runes never came back, and that is unfortunately the end of the line here. That is quite disappointing. Fighting through all these muck walkers and everything, and only to find that this is actually just a dead end. I'm mostly bummed out by the fact that the map indicates a path where there is none. I mean, it's not the most accurate thing, but usually when it displays that the path, that there is no path, there really isn't a path, and, you know, reversely, if there looks to be a path on the map, there has been so far. But, yeah, this unfortunately is... I mean, I can only assume that it's not supposed to trick players, and it's just an oversight, only a little inaccuracy, but yeah. Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping that is probably already one of the corners of Erika's tower ruin. Yeah, I was really looking forward to exploring that first, but I guess it's not even an option. So all along we had to find some kind of way through that tunnel by Barga, either by force or by cooperating with one of the two leaders. Oh well, it's what it is. What does it say up here? Gervais camp? Oh, that guy. Right, that was all the way up here. Yeah, okay. Forgot that we were further south than I thought. Okay, well, I guess we have... No, actually, we don't really have much to sell. We have... Also, I have not found a use for the wine at all. That's really strange. There are no more towns that we haven't visited at this point. So, unless there are friendly giants, perhaps, or someone friendly in the giant lands? I guess it's an option. I would like to drop off some of the stuff, specifically all the herbs that... what's her face? Riki, right, is carrying. Not that she's in danger of being over-encumbered, but honestly, she really isn't. You know what? Let's just move on. I'm gonna take a look at this tunnel up here. I was really expecting to spend more time near Erika's tower, but, well, I mean, it is what it is. Concealed door, yep. We found that before. Let's see if this does what I think it does. I think we were told that it connects to the giant lands somehow. And this... Okay. We got the key for this door, and otherwise we would have had to go through here. Oh, we can't. Well, that's interesting. Really, these are too strong for us to disarm. I mean, I wonder if there's an alternate way, if specifically this works. An area of the floor nearby glows. It must have a trap. I know, but... Okay, these appear to not be immediately lethal. Oh. Oh, and I guess traps can summon enemies. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean... I guess it wouldn't have made a lot of sense if this had been one of those traps that deal hundreds of points of damage, basically ensuring that no one is going to survive unless you have your entire party drink invulnerability elixirs or something. What did I say? What did I start saying? So yeah, anyway, these couldn't have been that kind of trap, because obviously this was meant to be an alternate path for people who just refused to work with either of the warlords, I guess, and didn't get the key at all. Or just, you know, just didn't want to do it for whatever reason. Well. Oh. Well. Yeah, I don't know. I certainly did not do this optimally at all. Did he drop anything? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, that was just extra damage. And now we can go ahead and return life. Cure. Even heal a bit. I mean, she's nowhere near leveling up. It's gonna be quite some time. Hopefully we're done with the traps at least. Our long-term buffs are still going. Get some altered giants here. Why don't we wait for them to approach? Okay, they certainly did approach. Let's go with some attack power. Let's go with some hasting Mike first, so he can get some good attacks in here. Maybe make those guys hate him more than everyone else. Not sure if that's gonna work out. Yeah, no. Thankfully they only attack once, which is definitely helpful. Let's go with defense. Haste yourself. Surprisingly, the third giant has not moved yet. Wonder what's up with that. Oh, and he's out of action points. Oh, yikes, that was a heavy hit. Oh, and these guys are pretty resistant to magic. No, don't skip your turn, please. Ah, he was too stunned again, but thankfully he didn't take another punch to the face. Oh, nice. An arrow to the back did the trick. Let him come here, which he did. No, I definitely should have cast a spell there. So close. And a fireball does the trick. What have we here? Nothing. Just some giant's garbage. Alright, fair enough. And we got... oh, lancing fungi. Yeah, okay. I definitely can see how having the key to open these doors is, you know, by far the more pleasant option. But, I mean, obviously, dealing with these extra enemies is gonna provide some extra experience and possibly even some loot, we'll see. Let's see here. Dispel. Oh, too weak to affect the barrier. Why put barriers there in the first place then? I guess we have to go around. Which is kind of nasty. We can do that, and that actually works well enough. In fact, what if we do this? Okay, they will attack him. Which I guess is preferable to having them attack the mage. Oh boy. But only slightly. Only barely preferable. I mean, now there's significantly fewer of them, which is good. Do these hurt at all? That one is. Oh boy, wow, I did not look at his health. Holy crap. Should take another one? Yeah, it did. Yikes. These things are not to be trifled with. The fireball should do it. Okay, wow. Those... oh, and there is another one. Okay, maybe we can deal with it. Oh boy. Only attacked once for some reason. Okay, phew. That was nasty. Hopefully we can dispel these. Okay, we can. Would have been really strange if we couldn't. Oh, and here we absolutely need some lockpicking. Or equivalent. That just opens. There's nothing in there. And, okay, this is actually the end of that. Oh, hey. Guess we would have had to fight a cave giant no matter what. In fact, there might be more enemies along the way. But then if these doors are considered locked, and I mean, I guess they must be. They must all be locked. Because that's kind of the point, right? To keep the giants out. It would make sense for a giant to have gotten here, but not make any sense for more giants to be deeper inside. Okay, I used a key as expected, and yeah, this is just otherwise an empty corridor. Alright, well. So yeah, we definitely could have made it through here. In fact, we did. And, well, didn't really gain anything other than some extra experience, but that does lead just around the city. It would be nice if they actually let us open the gates, you know. Arguably, it should be possible to open the gates just for a second, let us slip out or back in, without any danger of the giants getting in. Obviously, you would see an invading giant army trying to get in. They really have no good ways to hide themselves here. But anyway, I mean, now we can easily enough go back and forth through that tunnel. But yeah, I'm gonna actually make a cut here. Next time we're gonna start exploring these giant lands, because obviously that's not just an option, that's the only option. And yeah, we'll have to go the very, very long way around to find... Well, apparently, since we saw these elite archers down there, that definitely looks like it's the main headquarters, the headquarters of the Darkside Loyalists. So yeah, well, it looks like we're going to be able to reach Rentar's fortress, which is presumably up here in this peculiar-looking cave, relatively quickly. It definitely looks like it's going to take a lot more effort to go check out the Darkside Loyalists, which, you know, while not the main goal of the game, is kind of the main side goal, I guess. The main major side quest of this game. And that's going to take a little bit more effort, apparently. Anyway, next time we're going to take a look at the giant lands. Probably not even going to be able to finish this place, because it looks rather large, and there's at least one major giant fortress that we've been told about. Also, I'm probably going to actually return to town to rest up before we start exploring here in earnest. So yeah, I'll have that ready for next time. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.